we're still working through each of these very, very slowly. We want to find the area of the shaded region. We recognize this shaded region is called a segment, the area of a segment. We also call this a sliver to help our brains kind of think about what the part they're asking for us to solve. In order to do this, we kind of need to know the area of this whole pizza slice, which is specifically called a sector. And if we knew this triangle part and we could cut that part off, the blue area subtract the pink would give us the yellow. So the blue area is called a sector and the pink is called a triangle. So if we knew the area of a triangle, which is base times altitude over 2, we derived that formula today. If we knew that, we could take the sector minus our triangle to find the segment. So I'm just writing out our plan of attack here. Okay, the sliver, also known as a segment of a circle. Okay, so let's see our triangle part. It says the base of our triangle is 62, so I'm going to redraw it. It says the base is 62 yards. The height of the triangle is 27, and the angle here is 98. Okay, so that's very nice of them. They just kind of came right out and told us the base was 62. The height is 27, and don't forget we have to divide by 2. Okay, so that's our triangle. Now for a sector. The area of a circle is based on its radius. So it says the radius is 41. So if the radius is 41, our area would be 41 times 41 times pi. So that's 1681 pi. Okay? So let's think about this for a minute. I don't want the area of the whole circle though. I want a portion of it. So that'd be 98 over 360 times 1681 pi. Cool? Now, let's figure out what that sector is so we can plug that in. So I get that number, and I kind of like that number. If that's the area of the blue part, the sector, and the triangle is about 800 and something, then this yellow part is, if I take the whole thing minus the pink part, should equal the yellow part. Sector minus triangle equals segment. So our sector, 14, I'm just kind of copying this down. Our triangle was 837. And our segment should be what's left when we subtract the 2. And if you use the pi button or you use 3.14, you might get answers slightly different than mine, so just double check that, okay? I'm using the pi button on the calculator. Okie doke. Find the area of the segment. That's the sliver again. So the area of this little sliver would be the area of the whole pizza slice minus just the triangle part. You see that? So the area of this yellow would be the area of the blue minus the pink. Sector minus triangle equals segment. So let's see if they give us some information about this triangle. They said the central angle is 90. Ooh, that's special information. And the radius is 19. So we actually have a triangle. Normally I flip him on his base, but I'm actually going to draw him like this because that's, we said this is 19 for the radius, and that's 19 for the radius. They both have 19 as their radius. Pretty neat, right? And so we use the formula base times altitude divided by 2. So the area of our triangle is 19 times 19 divided by 2. Okay, now let's find our sector. So our sector is the portion of the whole area. So it looks like I want only about a quarter of it. That would be the same thing as saying 90 over 360. Okay, and I need to also know the area of the whole circle. So the radius of the circle is 19, and the area would be 19 times 19 times pi. So that's 361 pi. Now let's figure out the area of the sector. Okay, so that's what I got for the sector. And so if the whole blue thing is 283 and something, and we cut off the triangle, the pink part, 180, we would have the yellow would be the part left over. So let's transfer those numbers over here. So 283, subtract off my triangle. That should give me my segment. Okay. Last one. It says find the area of the segment whose radius and central angle are 5 and 74 respectively. So the radius is 5, the central angle is 74. So that's 74. Radius is 5. Okay, so I could find the area of this little sliver if I knew the area of the blue thing and cut off the pink part. So the sector, take away the triangle, will equal our segment, also known as our sliver. Okay, so my triangle, I guess I could start with that. It says the base and the height of the triangle are 6 and 4. So the base is 6, the altitude is 4. We can find our area from that information. Base is 6, altitude 4. Okay, so the area of the pink part is 12. Now let's find our sector. So our sector is 74 over 360 because that's the portion of the whole circle we want. And we know that the radius is 5, so area is 5 times pi. So that would be 25 pi. Okay, so let's figure this out. I get 16.144 as my sector area. And I like that. So if the whole blue thing is 16 and the pink part is 12, logically that's just 16 minus 12. Let's find it to the nearest hundred. So sector is this, and the triangle is that. There it is. Hopefully these concepts are making sense. We'll continue to practice them in the next class. Thanks for joining us.